Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining us as we take a look at the forecast for the rest of February. And as we kick off the last week, we've got a big high out to the east and a subtropical flow coming down. There's this small but potent low out in the Tasman that's going to come into the South Island, and behind it, a cooler southerly change coming in for some of you in the south. Here's the rainfall for the next 3 days, 72 hours, taking us through until Wednesday. And as you can see, a couple of showers in the north here as that easterly begins. This is only, a couple of, or 0.1 to 2 millimeters in the dark blue up here in the north. So really just an isolated shower or two, maybe a couple more through Bay of Plenty. But the real rain is down here on the west coast, where up to 100 millimeters or more is possible, in fact, in some of the mountains on the western side there. So this is how we look at lunchtime Tuesday. There is that low coming out of the Tasman. This side of it, warm subtropical northerlies. They'll get up to gale force in some areas, and then that rain starts to push in to Fiordland and the west coast as the day goes on. The winds are pretty blustery. This is across Tuesday afternoon. The areas in pink and purple, you're getting winds of over 100 to 130 kilometres an hour. So this is pretty isolated parts of the country, but just letting you know that's coming in later on Tuesday and then into Wednesday morning around about dawn. Those big strong gale force winds slide up through the Southern Alps. Around the North Island, pretty calm, and in fact much of the South Island is not looking too bad as well. So by Wednesday, this is how it looks. That low's fallen apart. Humid nor'easters, or at least mild nor'easters coming down, and northerlies for most of the North Island. There's that cooler southerly though coming into the south, going around that high, so you'll feel the temperatures dropping for you on Wednesday. By Thursday, still a little bit cooler in the south, a few showers here and there in both islands. There are those showers that we saw in that accumulation map. And by the end of the week, easterly winds continue, a couple of little light showers. It'll be cloudier along the eastern North Island over the next week. Western areas don't look too bad. Right, as we go into the weekend, not a great deal of change. We've got a wee bit of wet weather stuck out in the Tasman, high pressure still out to our east, keeping conditions light. And our final map for Sunday, the last day of February 2021, we've got a low just off to the east, falling apart. Might bring in a few showers though for the first day of March, and otherwise fairly light winds. We're sort of in between highs, one out here to the east, the next one well out here to the west. As we go into March, the tropics are very active. At least 4 or 5 tropical lows are expected in that first week of March. So I think March could be quite busy. Whether or not they hit New Zealand, that is something we're going to have to work out. Don't forget, our next ClimateWatch update will be issued Monday next week, March 1st. That will cover the month of March and what we are expecting. That's all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow with our next update.